What's good, family? This is another Hourglass vlog with Real Talk with Moshe. Hourglass vlog. As you see the title gonna be The Lack of Motivation of Men in Modern Day Society. One thing I notice about most modern men, it doesn't matter if they Israelite men or Gentile men, black or white men, it doesn't matter. In American society, it's a lack of motivation of men. It's like a lot of men are giving up on themselves because because they feel like they're not living up to society standards, with all these social media outlets, because they had an article circulating on the internet talking about the rise of single lonely men in America, due to certain standards of women on these dating apps. And not true. Some of these women do have unrealistic standards on these dating apps, and that could demoralize men. It demoralizes most men, Me personally, I think these dating apps and social media, it ruined the dating market. Because back in our grandpa and daddy times and great grandpa times, they went out and meet women, or they knew somebody and they got to know that woman through her family. But social media and these dating apps, it messed up the game, And a lot of men are unmotivated in society because they don't have the support they need, Most men don't have support, especially black men. We don't have support. We on our own as black men in this world. We don't have support, And it's like that for all men in America, We don't have support, There's men's rights groups out there, but they don't get enough forefront out there, because there's a lot of men going through a lot of stuff. Loneliness, depression, drinking themselves to death, suicide thoughts, mental issues. But we are told to hold that in as black men, It's like we have a lot of untreated trauma. Look at the movie Antoine Fisher. Antoine Fisher, that's a good movie. Most black men is an Antoine Fisher. The movie Antoine Fisher with Denzel Washington. Yeah, that's a good movie. A lot of young black men, whether they're in their teens, 20s, 30s, 40s, they got Antoine Fisher mentality because they was belittled. They was belittled by people in their family. They was made fun of, childhood trauma. And it caused them not to trust people. And it caused them not to be motivated to do nothing in life. They lose the zest of life. A lot of men are losing the zest of life in their 20s, 30s, 40s, they giving up on themselves. They just going with the flow. Some men feel like they ain't unworthy enough, to have a mate because they may work a certain job, a 9 to 5. You got these toxic content creators out there talking about they don't want to deal with a 9 to 5 man. They say a 9 to 5 man ain't good enough. It don't matter where he work at. He could probably work like at a grocery store, a retail job, a auto service place. They don't want men like that. They want the so-called high value man, a man that makes 6 figures. And that's not right. Every man ain't gonna make no 6 figures. That's only a small percentage of men that's making 6 figures. And the way the economy is, the way things going up, let's keep it a buck. 100K a year is not gonna be enough. Look at California. You got people making 6 figures and they living in a goddamn studio apartment. You got doctors homeless in California. Goddamn doctors, man. Went to doctor school, went to all them colleges for years, and they freaking homeless on the streets of California because of the cost of living. So you can miss me with that high value bullshit. The way I look at it, brothers or any men, if you making, it don't matter what you make a year. Because if you take an average Joe brother and a high value man that making 6 figures or 7 figures and drop both of them off the cliff, they gonna get busted up and bleed and bones gonna get break. Just because somebody make more than me, that don't make him better than me. Because if I take a knife and slash his stomach, his entrails gonna come out and he gonna bleed red like me. So he ain't better than me. And they go, oh, that sounds violent, Moshe. Well, if it's too hot for you, get off the damn video. I'm getting it off my chest. But yeah, a lot of men giving up on themselves because they're in toxic relationships or toxic marriages, you know. And I'm going like they want to trying to make it out like most men that's single and lonely or miserable. Well, it's better to be single than to be stuck in a toxic relationship or marriage that you don't have no peace of mind. You know, yeah, sometimes when a man is single and he's lonely for a long period of time, yeah, he get that desire for a woman, but you know, but you gotta also weigh your options as a man. You know, will you rather just latch on to anything? And you see a lot of black men, we settle. A lot of black men are trained to settle. You know, because we figure that might only be, you know, the only access of a woman we're gonna have in our life. And ain't nothing wrong if you got a good woman in your life. You better hold on to her, brothers. Real talk. You better not mess her up or screw her over, man. That goes for any man. If you got a good woman in your life, hold on to her like prize gold. Real talk. But a lot of these damn dating coaches, they don't tell brothers that. They just tell brothers to pump and dump and be a man whore, you know, be a whoremonger. And that's not right. But yeah, it's a lack of motivation. Like the young men of today, they unmotivated. They don't want to work. They don't want to do nothing. And why is that? Because they are not being taught motivation. They're not being, you know, encouraged or inspired. There's no inspiration for these young black boys. But the only inspiration they have is like these bullshit rappers, you know, even the bullshit rappers, the athletes, you know, they want to put it into the mind of every young black man. Oh, if you want to make it in this life, you got to be a rapper, a athlete, or entertainer, or actor, and that's not right. There's many avenues that our men and young men could do in this world. They could be doctors, but the black community don't celebrate doctors, lawyers, engineers. You know, they look at brothers that's in them fields as lames and corny. Real talk. Like brothers that's in the doctor field, medical field, the medical field, engineer or IT. They look at brothers like that as corny and lame, and they're not corny. They don't carry themselves as a typical stereotypical black man that they portray in the movies, like the thug, the robber, the hood boy, you know, the hood dude. You know, we got to break out of that as a people, man. And, you know, these brothers, they got their stuff together and they trying to, you know, deal with their own counterparts, but they get shot down. And then when they get with the other nations of women, they look at them as a sellout. And I'm not condoning our people to date out, but, you know, a man could only take so much, you know, especially if he got his stuff together, because he got way options. If a man got his stuff together, he got way options, you know. And sometimes he got to find happiness somewhere else. And you can't judge him for that, you know, because he tried with his own counterparts, but they shut him down. And like I say, I'm not advocating for it, you know, because it's better for a black man to be with a black woman and vice versa. It's better for a black woman to be with a black man, you know. But yeah, some men in society, they feel like they failures because they've been working a job for X amount of years and they feel unappreciated. You know, especially brothers that got a good head on their shoulders, or any men, whether it's Gentile men. I'm just talking about American men in general, because a lot of American men are going through it, you know, but they don't talk about it because they have nobody to trust. A lot of American men are going through it in this modern day society. You know, it seems like the world is against them, you know, and you're going to have a lot of men committing suicide. You talk about the Japanese suicide rate. Man, the suicide rate going to go high in America. With all the stuff going on, you got these mass shootings going on with the men. They just losing their mind, man. We in the end times, man. This place is wicked. Yeah, you know, like I say, you know, sometimes, you know, a lot of men, they gonna have nights they drink. You know, ain't nothing wrong with it. I'm not judging them, you know, because you gotta pick your poison. You know, do it in moderation. You know, like for me, tonight is one of them nights I might drink. You know, it's been a while since I drunk something. But I might crack open the bottles tonight. You know, those who come across here, they might try to judge me, but I don't give a damn. Because don't laugh at another man's pain. I don't care who you are. Don't laugh at another man's pain, because you're going to get your turn too, motherfucker. You're going to get your turn too. You happy-go-lucky motherfuckers out there. You think you ain't going through shit. You don't know. You want to laugh at the next man's pain. You're going to get your turn too, bitch-ass, you know, buffoon. You know, that goes for black men or Gentile man that want to make mockery of another man's pain. You don't make fun of another man's pain. Real talk. Judgmental motherfuckers. You know? Real talk. Got to get that off my chest. But yeah, And I noticed that in society, the modern men, they are lacking motivation, especially black men. Now sisters, they got the sisterhood. Don't get it twisted. The sisters, they hate on each other too on the slick, but they will be quick to support one another. Real talk, because women are more social creatures by nature. Women are sociable creatures. Most men, we rather be alone or rather stick to ourselves, but we socialize with other men. But as a man get older, he has less and less friends. And that could goes for women too. But that's just life in general. The older you get, your circle gonna get smaller because you start to see the world, especially if you in the know, if you are analyzing the world for what it is and see the fakery, your circle gonna get smaller and smaller. Real talk. It is what it is. Straight up. It is what it is. Yeah, that's some Manna Switch cherry. But I ain't drinking wine tonight. I'm gonna try to drown in some brown tonight. I'm gonna probably mix this with some pineapple juice or some ginger ale. Yep. Got me some Long Island iced tea and White Russian. Like I said, I don't give a damn who come across this. They might try to judge me, but I don't give a flying fuck. Real talk, because motherfuckers that's judgmental, they act like they ain't going through shit in life until shit befall on them, and then they want the world to feel sorry for them. That's how most judgmental motherfuckers are. Real talk. Real talk. But yeah, I think a lot of men are lacking motivation, and what's going to be bad is going to cause society to plummet, because if you don't have men that's motivated to do anything, society going to crumble. You're going to have less builders, because let's be real, the tradesmen are getting older. Like men in the tradesman field, they are getting older. I don't see too many Gen Zs going into trades. Not too many young men going into trades. They either going from remote jobs or starting their own businesses or doing other avenues, and I don't blame them, Because, man, society, America stopped respecting men, too. I think, because they this was like on the commercials, they make men look stupid. It doesn't matter if it's a black man or a Gentile man. Like on most of these commercials, they make the men be the buffoon and make his wife be the brains of the couple. And that's not right, man, because the Bible said a man's supposed to be the head, and a woman's supposed to be the helpmeet. But in these American commercials with men, they make the men look stupid and like they airheads, and that's disrespecting men. Because without men, society gonna crumble. Men are the builders of the world. We are the movers and shakers. Men, without men, civilizations won't exist or won't last. But America has forgotten that, because you got these beta male cucks that's empowering these feminists. Because let's be real, you can't really 100% blame the women. You gotta blame men, because these elitists, they some beta male buffoons. They some cucks, man. They want to divide the man and woman. So they created the feminist movement. Let's be real. It wasn't women that created the feminist movement. It was men. Fucking men. Sellout men. These elitists created the feminist movement, and they empowered the women, giving them false doctrine to betray the men. And then our people fell for that shit. And our people, and thanks to that, our people fall for that shit. Now you got this fucking gender war between black men and black women going on. This shit been going on for what? 10, 20 years, man. And it's not right. It's fucked up, But yeah, there's many reasons why a lot of men are unmotivated, especially black men in society, because they don't have the proper support. They feel like they're alone. A lot of people betray them, turn their backs on them. They could have been in a lot of toxic relationships. I'm just giving examples. But yeah, it's sad to see the decline of the unmotivated men in society. It's like they losing the zest for life. They having no interest in life. They switching, just going with the flow. Switching to the knowledge mindset. They have no zest for life, no motivation. They shiftless. They just going with the flow. And you see our young brothers or older brothers on the corners. You see it every day in the hood. They shiftless. They just sitting on the corner drinking 40s all day, what I like to call Deuteronomy 28 in the bottle, them old English, And it's probably like that in other communities too, but mainly our people, Mainly our people, and it's sad, man. It's sad. That's why I say this is the worst captivity for Israel, man. Y'all have mercy on us. Y'all have mercy. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about this, get this off my chest. A lot of men are unmotivated. And for any men out there that's maybe going through it, man, take your sip, man. I ain't judging your brother. Don't matter if you're Israelite, Gentile, Asian, I don't give a fuck. If you're going through something, man, take your sip. You got to get drunk if you have to. Shit, you're in your own home. If you're in your own home, your garage, just take a sip, man. Drown out your sorrows. But don't do it every day. Don't do it every day. I tell anybody, don't become an alcoholic. Every once in a while, you gotta have your drowning in brown night. Choose a certain night out the month, one night out the month or 2 nights out the month, and have a night that you just get drunk. It bees like that. Sometimes life make you do it. Sometimes, man, like I say, life is a trip, man. Life is strange. Life is strange. Like I say, I'm not judging your brother. If you gonna drink, do it in moderation. Do it in the comfort of your own home. Don't go to the bar. Don't get on the road. Do not get on the road. I tell people, don't drink and drive. Real talk. But yeah, those who come to this video, man, if y'all can relate, y'all leave positive comments. If y'all come on here with some detracting comments, I'm removing your comments. Real talk. Because y'all act like y'all ain't going through nothing. I wish a buffoon would try to come judge me or any one of these men in this world that's going through something. Especially my brothers in this faith. Because when you in this Hebrew faith, man, I ain't gonna lie. Let me tell you a little testimony about your brother Moshe. Before I came into this Israelite truth, I wasn't drinking I wasn't drinking stuff like this. I rarely drunk. I rarely drink. I probably drunk like maybe light beer and wine. But ever since I came into this damn awakening, man, I graduated to brown liquor. I graduated to some tequila, because the shit you see in this damn world and walk with these wicked Israelites, man, fake ass motherfuckers, fake ass niggas, fake ass women, they only want to use you. They only see value in you to be used, man. It's just sad, man. And that shit makes you want to drink. Or for the brothers that smoke weed, like I said, I don't smoke weed, but I know some brothers, they still smoke them blunts, man. Calm down, man. This captivity did a number on us, This captivity did a number on us. I don't smoke weed, but I drink, I don't smoke, I don't smoke, but I drink. But I tell people, man, don't do it. If somebody never drunk before or smoked, don't do it, man. But yeah, all we gotta do is stay prayed up, family. But sometimes, you pray, it doesn't move anything. Sometimes you just gotta sip. I know that's of the flesh talking, but it just is what it is. Shit. But yeah, man, this is Real Talk with Ak Moshe. I'm gonna go ahead and upload this to my channel. I'm gonna go ahead and cut this video short, man. But yeah, men, stay up, man. Stay positive. Continue to seek the Most High, brothers. Lean on Yah. Have faith in Yahshua. I know it's hard. I know you're going through it, my brother. I know it's lonely out there for you. I'm just speaking to any brother in general, man. I know you feel like you ain't appreciated. You feel like you ain't desirable by these modern women, or even these righteous women, because let's be real, even the righteous women don't want the righteous brother, It's like everybody attracted to evil in this world. Woe unto them that call good evil and evil good. Everything is attracted to evil, man. And it's like a lot of these righteous men feel like they cheated out of life, man. Real shit. Some days I think like I said, man, I feel like I've been cheated out of this life. Real shit. And people gonna try to say, oh, don't say that, Moshe, motherfucker. You don't know what I'm going through. You acting like you ain't going through nothing, you prick. And we got a lot of pricks out there. Oh, cheer up, cheer up, cheer up. Fuck you, pricks. And the pricks out there in the world. You don't know what we going through. You can't tell, say like Brother Monster, you can't tell me nothing. Shout out to Brother Monster, my brother from the dirt. Real talk. 10 toes down, man. We out here. Yahoo. We out here. But I'm going to go ahead and cut this video short, man. Stay positive, brothers. Stay positive. Better days are coming in the name of Yahshua. Just got to keep the faith. Keep the faith. I'm going to go ahead and cut this video short. This is Real Talk with Ak Moshe, Hourglass Vlog. You see, I got my little decoration. Yeah. Got my little cellar. It's got my little repertoire. And I'll catch y'all on the next one.